happening? What's happening? What's happening? Y'all already know what time it is, man. We live with it. I know y'all been missing us a little bit, but it's all good. We still delivering. You get what I'm saying? Once we get 100 people on this thing, y'all already know what time it is. We going all the way live, all the way gangster with it. You know? And yeah, we going in. You know what I'm saying? I got my man. He's gonna be dropping this free game on y'all. Free game. Make sure y'all hit that share button. Y'all already know I come through. That's what we're gonna say. We're gonna do. We're gonna do it. And he's gonna be dropping a free game on y'all about cryptocurrency. A lot of people slipped and missed it on Bitcoin. I think Bitcoin up to like 18,000 right now. If anybody know what Bitcoin up to right now, man, drop it in the chat. Drop it in the chat. I'll say what's happening to y'all. Make sure everybody out there straight. You know what I'm saying? But we finna my partner. Shit, we got 300 people on here. I'm finna go ahead and I'm gonna bring him on. Cause like I said, at six, I know we supposed to do it at 6, but we had to shut it back to 6:30. So we on now. And I want y'all to know before we get it started, y'all already know. Real credit deal. You want to get your credit right, man. Go ahead, text ready to the number on the bottom of this live. Share this live. This is about financial freedom, and this is about helping people become putting themselves in a better financial situation. You feel what I'm saying? So this is brought to you by Real Credit Deal. Y'all already know what it is. And like I say, I'm gonna bring my partner on. He's gonna explain to y'all about cryptocurrency, XRPs and different cryptocurrencies, how to invest into it. And also he's gonna be talking about blockchain. This is information that's gonna get y'all prepared for the next move. This is what y'all need to be sitting down talking about at night with significant others. And like I say, once the media go to talking about this type of stuff, it's already too late. So with no further ado, I'm finna bring my partner on. And like I say, y'all can ask questions, whatever it is. Y'all know how we do, man. Ain't nothing changed. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can ask questions, whatever it is y'all want to ask. This is free game. This is free game. Free game. Okay. So with no further ado, I'm finna bring my boy on and I'm gonna let him get to it. I ain't gonna hold y'all long, but I do want to bring this information to y'all and keep my fade gator. All right. So let's do it. My boy, what's up?
What's going on?
You good? You good?
Can you hear me clearly?
Oh yeah, I can hear you good. If y'all can hear him
All
good and
right,
me
all
good,
right.
y'all give us a thumbs up or something. Or type the number one. Free game, man. What's up with you though, bro? You good?
Hey man, just here, man. Do what I do every day. Just going
Definitely.
in, you know.
Definitely.
Going in,
Definitely.
going in. Definitely, man. Yeah, man. I actually wanted to, thanks for bringing me on this platform, Papa.
Yeah.
Great platform. Your
Right.
audience amazing, man. And there's something going on right now,
Right.
right now,
Right.
as we speak. And
Right.
I just felt the need, man, that they need to know what's going on.
Right.
There's no
Right.
reason why the rich and wealthy, got this insider knowledge, getting themselves set up, you
Right.
know, to stay rich.
Right.
You know
Right.
what I mean?
Right.
And average Joe out there doesn't know what's going on to get a chance
Right.
to get rich,
Right. Facts.
take care of
Facts.
their families. So I wanted to get on board, man, and talk about this. What we're gonna talk about today? Today we're gonna talk about blockchain.
Right.
What is
Blockchain.
blockchain? We're gonna talk about cryptocurrency.
Hmm.
What is cryptocurrency? And then
Right.
we're gonna go into XRP,
XRP.
my
Definitely.
favorite cryptocurrency,
Definitely.
the standard.
Now listen,
Set
before we
themselves up as standard.
before we get started, all I ask y'all to do is hit the share button. That's free. Hit the share button. We're trying to get as many people on here as possible so they can get this information. We ain't wasting our time no more. We doing what we need to do with our time. Time is precious. So I'm gonna let you go ahead and explain to them, what we talking about today.
Yeah, definitely, man. So first and foremost, man, I'm gonna go into blockchain. When you want to set yourself up for the next big thing, if you think about back in the days, man, some people might think about and realize back in the days when cell phone used to be big, like this, and you used to put it next to you. You gotta have two hands to put it next to your ears, right? If you
Right.
think about that, man, cell phone was kind of like a big thing back then. You get
Right.
what I'm saying? Because if
Hmm.
you look at it, you see that we used to have what you call 1G.
Right.
1G. What was
Right.
that? That was just phone call. Phones that are able to make phone calls. You know
Right.
what I mean?
Hmm.
Then it moved from 1G, it evolved, and it get to what? 2G.
Cool G.
Now what
Hmm.
you're able to do? You're able to
Hmm.
make phone calls and you're
Communicate.
able to send text messages, right?
Right.
Then it moved to what? 3G. Now you're able
Pictures.
to do what?
Picture
Send,
love.
make phone calls. You got MMSs, and
Right.
you can browse the internet. You know what I mean, on your cell
Hmm.
phone. And then from there, they go to 4G, and now we on to the infamous 5G, and it's gonna go even further than that. You get
Right.
what I'm saying?
Hmm.
So the big question is, what's the next trend?
Hmm.
What's the next big thing that's coming out? What's this next technology that is going to transform everything? Even the
Right.
electoral system is going to be on it. What's that
Right.
technology? All payment
Blockchain.
system is going to be on it. All supply chains going to be on it. You know what I
Blockchain.
mean? Tracking goods from A to B. Can
Right.
you imagine that same FRID that they've been talking about for a long time? There's a blockchain for that. You get what I'm
Blockchain.
saying?
Hmm.
All these things are actually now coming to fruition with what we call blockchain.
Hmm.
So, what's blockchain? Just as it sounds, as a group of blocks,
Hmm.
and it's in the form of a chain, right? And
Hmm.
these group of blocks has information on it. You get what I'm saying?
Hmm.
And you know what the funny thing is? It's not new technology.
Right.
It's not a technology that came out just recently. This technology been out since 1991. But
Right.
what it was being used for, it was used for back in the days for date stamps and
Hmm.
so on. You get what I'm saying? So it
Right.
doesn't they don't be able to tamper with it and backdate something and all that stuff. But it wasn't used on a main scale. It
Right.
wasn't used on a main scale till when? 2009, when what came out? Tell me what
Bitcoin.
came out in 2009.
Was it
Bitcoin.
Bitcoin? Yeah, Bitcoin.
And Bitcoin came out around the 2000. It was a result of the crash in 2008.
Right. The big
Because
crash.
in
Right.
2008, yeah, in 2008, guess what? People found out that the banks were doing what they weren't supposed to be doing.
Hmm.
And then that trust factor came in now. Like, why should I give the bank this kind of money to do what you need to do it when I can't trust you?
Right.
Right? So
Hmm.
a group of network programmers came about and they call themselves Satoshi Nakamoto.
Uh-huh.
Mysterious group. It's not one
Right.
person, it's a group of
Right.
people.
Hmm.
And that's what they call themselves. And they came on with Bitcoin.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? And Bitcoin was supposed to be that decentralized.
Right.
Decentralized. What does that mean? I mean you don't have all these banks in between no
Controller.
more.
Right.
You know, you
Hmm.
don't have all these people no more. It's a peer-to-peer transaction
Right.
that you'll be going with. So you take out all them big banks. You
Right.
get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that kind of came in as a solution to that. You know what I'm saying? So blockchain is this technology, man,
Hmm.
that is revolutionizing everything.
Right.
And everybody needs to know this. You
Right.
get what I'm saying? Everybody needs to know that blockchain is revolutionizing everything. Now, you have blockchain. Now, what's the fuel of the blockchain? Every single blockchain have what you call their cryptocurrency,
Right.
right? Most
Hmm.
people, when you say, "Hey, do you know about cryptocurrencies?" They be like, "Oh man, I don't know about those kind of stuff, man. I don't know." But as soon as you say, "You don't know about Bitcoin," they be like, "Oh, I heard about that. I
Right.
heard about that Bitcoin, man. That
Right.
Bitcoin. Now, what do you know about that Bitcoin?" You get what I'm saying?
Right.
You really have to start paying attention because awareness is everything.
Right.
Awareness makes a big difference. Right.
Yeah.
Right now, Bitcoin is sitting at exactly. Let me tell you where that at. $19,228.71.
Dang. It was just at
Did you
18,000.
know? Now, did
Damn.
you know that on April 6th, well, in April of 2017,
Mm-hmm.
Bitcoin fell from 200, 300, 600 to 6 cents.
God damn.
6 cents. Now, if you had put $1,000 into Bitcoin
Uh-huh.
on in April of 2017,
Mm-hmm.
right? And Bitcoin in December of that very same year went to 20,000, its all-time high. Right now, it's sitting next to its all-time high again, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, how much money would you have?
A hell of a lot of
You would have
money.
changed your life for yourself
Yeah.
and your family.
And this is what they don't tell you.
So
This
right
is
now,
this
I wanted to get back.
they don't tell you this.
See, you got to have that inside knowledge
Right.
because the news for the masses is not the same news for the classes.
Say that
It's
again, bro.
different.
Say that again, man. What you
The
said?
news for the masses
Uh-huh.
is different for the news for the classes.
That's
It's two
facts.
separate news. The news for the classes are insider news. If you think about it, before we crashed in March, if you notice, some people started selling their stocks
Right.
because guess what? They got that insider knowledge. That's another topic. I
Right.
really don't want to get off topic, but news for the masses, definitely not news for the classes. So, like I said, every blockchain has its cryptocurrency.
Right.
Bitcoin is a network,
Mm-hmm.
and the cryptocurrency on that network is Bitcoin.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Every
Right.
blockchain has its cryptocurrency. And that's one thing I wanted to stress. Now, what is a cryptocurrency? If you grab your dictionary or you go on Google, all right, and you look up what is cryptocurrency, the definition you'll get is a digital asset designed to use as a medium of exchange.
Right.
I want you guys to focus on where it says digital asset. Guys, this is the first time in a long time we have a new asset class. Focus on the word assets. What
Right.
have you been told to do over these years? You've been told to invest in assets, right? Because
Right.
what's assets going to give you? Assets going to give you return and turn around, put money in your pocket.
Facts.
So this is what a digital asset,
Mm-hmm.
a digital asset,
Right.
which was designed to be used as a medium of exchange. What is Bitcoin? A digital asset.
Right.
What is XRP? A digital asset.
Right.
Invest in assets. Assets
Facts.
all day, every day, because that's going to turn around and give you money. So I'm going to go into a little bit about in my favorite. You might
Mm-hmm.
think Bitcoin is my favorite cryptocurrency. Bitcoin is just one of them. Since Bitcoin came out, now there are thousands of cryptocurrencies. You will
Yeah.
never see on the TV, on MSNBC, they talk about, as a matter of fact, Brad Garlinghouse, who is the CEO of Ripple, which I'm going to get into now, almost every day now is on CNBC.
Right.
Right? Now, you will never then come out and talk about certain cryptocurrencies on TV because it's not time.
Right.
It's not time for them to talk about it. And you got
Right.
to remember this, guys. Anytime it start coming out on the news media, you're late.
I said I told him it's too late. I told him that.
You're too late.
Right.
Way too late.
Right.
Right?
Right.
Because I used to be in the Forex market. And if you know how to trade Forex, you will know there's what you call the market makers. They don't want to tell you when the price is low. As a matter of fact, market makers do the opposite of you. Opposite all the
Mm-hmm.
time. If you're selling, they're buying. If they're buying, they're selling.
Mm-hmm.
That's another topic. That's forex, foreign exchange and trading.
Mm,
But when the news media comes out and tells you, that's after the rich and famous
mm,
sets themselves up
right.
for success for the next 50 years, the next 100 years.
I'm gonna hit you back though.
Okay, that's when they start telling about it. Now, what is
I'm gonna
Ripple?
hit back with another line.
Ripple is a blockchain company. Almost every blockchain has a company
Right.
behind it. All right. So Ripple is a blockchain
Okay.
company. It's in Silicon Valley, California. All right. That's where Ripple is. Can you
Mm,
hear me?
yeah.
So Ripple is in California. That's the name of that's the company. Now it's a blockchain company. Remember, I say every blockchain has a what? A cryptocurrency.
Right.
The currency for Ripple is XRP.
Right.
All right. That's the cryptocurrency for Ripple.
Right.
All right. Everybody following me? So let me ask you this question. I just want you guys to answer me. Have you ever had an occasion where you need to wire money to anywhere in the world, right? To somewhere in the world. Say you want to wire money to Japan. I like using that example, right?
Right.
Or just
Right.
say some country like Kenya. Say you have, you're in the United States and you need to send some money back home and you got to wire it. That money will take 5 to 7 business days before it shows up in an account.
Right.
Tell me why that happened. Why can you send an email anywhere around the world and
Mm-hmm.
it gets there in seconds, right? But when you're wiring money to anywhere in the world, it's gonna take 5 to 7 business days. Are you kidding me?
Right.
Are you joking? In 2020? No, 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 no. The reason why that is because we still on the old system. See, the fact of the matter is everything is advancing, right? They
Right.
took you off analog TV and put you on digital TV, right? Upgrading
Right.
the phones are getting more smarter. The cars are getting smarter.
Right.
Everything is getting smarter. But the financial system is still 40 years old. Are you kidding me?
Right.
They had to upgrade it.
Right.
They had to. And the financial system is not something that they can just upgrade it just like that. Just
Right.
say, oh, guys, we're going to upgrade it right now. No, the
Right.
financial system has to stop. It has to literally come to a pause,
Right.
like a standstill, in order for them to start the process. That's a different topic I don't
COVID.
want to get into right now.
COVID-19.
That's a different topic I
Mm-hmm.
don't want to get into right now. Right? But the fact of the matter why it takes 5 to 7 business days, Papa Doug, is because we're on an old system, right? It's an old 40-year system called the legacy system, right?
Right.
And it has so many intermediary banks. You're
Right.
sending money from, and those banks probably not on the same network. They got to
Right.
be struggling to find a bank over there. You sending money from the states, and they got to be struggling to find a bank in the middle right there to do that matches up
Make
to the
that cut.
network so they
Right.
can flow that money.
Right.
And that's why it's so expensive as well. Because guess what? Each of those banks in the middle right there, they're
Getting
dipping
paid.
in and taking a
They
fee.
getting
Yeah, they're
paid.
getting paid. Everybody's just dipping in and getting that money.
Right.
All right. So one of the old systems we're on right now is called Swift.
Swift. Okay.
Swift. Swift system. Very old.
Mm.
All right. And they were mandated to upgrade their system. But think of Swift as the Walmart of Amazon. They were around along, before, doing well before Amazon. But
Mm-hmm.
Amazon was a little bit stubborn. They didn't want to. They're a little old school. They didn't want to catch on and move with the flow of how we're upgrading.
Right.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So they're a little slow at getting that upgrade right now. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Does everything make sense, man?
Yeah. 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 Definitely. Definitely.
Definitely, man. So so that's the reason why it would take 5 to 7 business days to to get to in the world, which is ridiculous in these times. And that's what you don't Ripple
Mm-hmm.
and XRP
Mm-hmm.
is there to solve that same problem.
It
Remember,
definitely
I
is.
told you that since Bitcoin came.
Explain to them exactly what XRP is. Because I see a few people
Exactly. I'll tell you
asking,
what.
and it seems like a lot of people do know though. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people they know they up on it.
Oh
That's what I
yeah.
like about
Oh
that's what I
yeah.
like about the
Oh
family,
yeah.
man. They be knowing. You know what I'm saying? They be knowing, but kind of give them just
It's the
right
best,
quick.
guys.
Yeah, just right quick. Let them know what the XRP is for those who
Man,
don't know.
Ripple. Ri- Ripple is that cryptocurrency that's gonna solve the liquidity problem in America. See, right
Right.
now we have a liquidity problem.
Mm-hmm.
See, a lot of folks they don't know that we
Right.
have a liquidity problem right now.
Right.
They define something you call on-demand liquidity.
Mm-hmm.
They are creating what we call the internet of value.
Internet of
What does
value.
that mean? What the internet of value means? That means a value can move in the same pace as information.
Right.
So just like how you can pull out your phone and you can go on Google and you can research
Mm-hmm.
anything on Google, right?
Right.
Or you can pull out your phone and you can send an email to anywhere in the world. It gets there in seconds.
Right.
XRP is that cryptocurrency is that's gonna make that happen
Okay.
in the near future.
Right.
Near future is a big reason why I'm coming out right now, making sure the guys know about this because guess what? Ripple in the past, let me tell you how Ripple is moving. We are increasing in value by 100+%.
Uh-huh.
100+%. All right. And this cryptocurrency is gonna go crazy in the near future. Oh, let me just tell you a little bit more about it. So, just like how you are the internet, and it uses HTTP,
Mm-hmm.
all right. Ripple has its own protocol, which is called RTXP,
Right.
and what that really is, it's called RippleNet.
Mm-hmm.
RippleNet.
Mm-hmm.
All right. What RippleNet is, and to be honest with you, it's kind of like just marvelous because central banks right now are looking at that network to launch what you call CBDCs.
Right.
CBDCs are central bank digital currencies.
Right.
Central bank digital currency in a it is the digitized form of uh, a fiat currency. So
Facts.
think
Right.
about
Right.
the
Right.
CBDC for the US dollar, the digitized version of the US dollar, the digitized version of the yang, the Chinese renminbi, the Chinese yang, which the Chinese are leading right now by crazy margins,
Right.
crazy, and they're led with 5G, and now they're leading in the digital world. But that's a different topic. As to why, it's never so easy to do anything in America because of the politics. Topic I don't want to get into,
Right.
right? But unlike Bitcoin, XRP came out to make the system better. Ripple came out with XRP, right? To
Mm-hmm.
make the system better. There's a lot more about it, but I'm just going to touch on a little bit.
Right.
I want the audience to go and do their research, dig deep, dive
Right.
deep, and learn
Right.
more about this. But it came out, you see, Bitcoin came out to kind of like go against the system.
Mm-hmm.
Still a decentralized, right?
Mm-hmm.
But Ripple and XRP came out to do what? To make the system better.
Right.
Because what XRP will do for the system is make a transaction settle
Mm-hmm.
for less, way less, faster,
Mm-hmm.
3 seconds. So think about this. You are sending money to Kenya,
Mm-hmm.
you're wiring money to Kenya, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it can settle in less than 3 seconds.
Right. That's
Now,
facts.
instead of the 5 to 7 business days,
They. Right.
3 seconds.
Right.
All right. So the way that works is XRP will be the bridge currency.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? That's
Right.
another term they call it. It will be that bridge currency
Mm-hmm.
between the CBDCs.
Right. For the digital.
And those CBDCs are what? Those CBDCs are those central bank digital currency.
Mm-hmm.
Now every country in the world is developing CBDCs. What that means, every country in the world is digitizing their fiat currency.
Fiat currency. Yeah.
They have to
Right.
because we're now moving. Now is the time that we're moving from that old 40-year system, legacy system,
Mm-hmm.
over to the quantum financial system.
Right.
All countries, all banks
Right.
have to move along with it. Does that make sense?
That make a hell of a lot of sense. A hell of a lot of sense.
Every, yeah,
Going digital. We're going
everyone,
digital. Everything going
we
digital.
going digital. We going
And
digital.
this is how you get
And
ahead of the curve.
you got to get ahead of the curve.
Yeah.
How do you get it? Think about if you had the opportunity to invest in Amazon before Amazon is what it is today.
Right.
Think about the
True.
opportunity you had to invest in Tesla if before Tesla became what it is today.
Right.
This is the opportunity. The opportunity is now.
Right.
Look into cryptocurrencies, not just XRP, right? There are
Right.
more out there, a lots more. You got
And,
VeChain, which that's
and,
another topic.
and,
You
and
got
I want to make
Stellar
this
Lumens.
I want to make this clear. This is just a way where people can invest. This is a way where you could get ahead of the curve. And the reason why I be doing these type of the podcasts, not podcast, but these lives, is because this shit can change your life, homie. Like, put I'm
Hmm.
trust me, whether I like the system or not, that's one thing. But secondly, if you could change your situation financially, we as people can do a hell of a lot. We stuck in a situation we stuck in because we don't have no financial literacy. We don't have no financial central hub just
Hmm.
for black people, period. Because we are not financially lit. We don't
Right.
have financial literacy to even know what's going on, to even build our own. You get what I'm saying? So when it comes to stuff like this, making the right moves, having the right information, I mean, change your life by the millions. I'm not talking about thousands. I'm talking about the millions to where now you can sit down at the card game and play the same game they play, and you can change
Hmm.
some stuff financially. Like this is why we do it. But go ahead on, bro.
Yeah, definitely, man. Definitely, definitely. See, one thing you got to realize is not everyone is gonna come out and tell you the truth. See,
Right.
when certain investors were investing in Amazon, for instance,
Mm-hmm.
they were investing in Amazon, Papa Duck,
Right.
and they were telling you not to
Not
invest
to.
in it.
That's what Warren Buffett do that same shit. Warren Buffett, he do that too. Cause he talked a lot about gold. Now he's invested in gold. Like, go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
And they will switch it up on you. You don't do what they say. Watch what they do.
Right.
Don't do what they say. Watch what they do. Oh, that's back to Ripple again. See, look, there's a cryptocurrency out there right now called XRP, and they're partnered with PNC. They partnered with MoneyGram. They partner with Santander. They partner with American Express. They
Right.
partner with. They have over 300 partners.
Right.
Why wouldn't you invest in XRP?
Right.
Why wouldn't you invest in something that is 62 cents as we speak, 63 cents as we speak, which it was 25 cents not too
Right.
long ago,
Right. It's going up.
right?
Mm-hmm.
62 cents as we speak. Why
Mm-hmm.
wouldn't you invest in that? The third largest cryptocurrency by market cap.
Right.
If you go on Coinbase, and I'll tell you a little bit more about this in a moment, but if you go on Coinbase, you'll see Bitcoin Ethereum, XRP.
Right.
Bitcoin is sitting at 9,277. Ethereum is sitting at 599, and
Yeah.
XRP is at 62 cents.
Right.
The third largest, most popular cryptocurrency by market cap. And you're telling me that you're not going to invest in it?
Right.
Right? You need to.
Right.
But do your research. Do your research. Do your due diligence. Dollar cost average. Always do that.
Right.
Also, do not spend your last dime on XRP, please. If
Right.
you have some spare money, go ahead and invest it. But do
Right.
not do what we call FOMO
Mm-hmm.
into it, fear of missing out.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Just go ahead, invest smartly, and be patient.
Right.
Okay. Okay. So that's it, for XRP. In a nutshell, just to recap, what XRP is. XRP is this digital currency that's going to bridge all CBDC and
Right.
transactions. The banks are buying it up. That's why they're with PNC. That's why they're partnering with MoneyGram, because this is a way for them to transact, differently from how the system is. So if
Right.
you have, say, you're sending, say, $50, right?
Mm-hmm.
$50 in a nutshell, to say, for instance, Kenya. I guess I like to use Kenya, right?
Mm-hmm.
$50 fiat, US dollars to Kenya.
Mm-hmm.
XRP will be in that middle. It will be that currency that will flip. The $50 will flip to XRP. It will try. It will move. Money is actually moving now.
Right.
Money
Right.
never used to move before.
Right.
It will, when you're doing cross-border payments, that money used to be in what you call nostro vostros accounts,
Right.
pre-funded accounts. Money really never used to move. It used to be a messaging
Mm-hmm.
system, which is
Right.
called the ISO. They're coming out with a new system, which is my next topic right now, which
Mm-hmm.
is the ISO 20022.
Right.
ISO 20022.
Right.
All global banks have to migrate to that
Mm-hmm.
new messaging system.
Right.
All global banks have to
Right.
go on to that new messaging system, because that's the messaging system that's going to be working with the quantum financial system, which
Right.
is happening now. You heard they talk about the Great Reset? That's a part of that Great Reset,
Right.
the
What's that
financial
great?
system.
Yeah. That great
Resetting the
reset.
whole financial system. And that C word was one of the biggest tools
COVID.
to get that done.
That's facts. Facts. The great reset. This.
The
This.
biggest tools. Hmm.
Hey, a lot of people got to understand, man. All this shit that's going on right now is for a way bigger reason than what a lot of people
Purpose.
think. And I'm telling you, you have to follow the movers and shakers. Follow the billionaires. They the ones who shape the world. They the ones who shape what go on. They have the money to invest in certain things. Follow the Elon Musk. Follow the Warren Buffetts. I wouldn't say follow
Yeah.
Bill Gates. We already
One
know what
book.
he about, but y'all got to understand, man, to stay ahead of the curve to where you can get in position and we build as a community financially and we can say fuck them. But we can't do it if we, like Park said, if your
Hmm.
money ain't right, you can't go to war. And that's just what it is. So that's basically why we doing this. But one more thing though, too. I want you to get into the and you could
Yeah.
do it either now or later. I want you to touch on the bull run of 2021. But you could do it now or later, it don't matter. I just want to make sure
Oh
you
my
touch on
God.
it.
First and foremost, that bull run, for those who don't know what a bull run is, in the markets, you have the bears that try to pull the market down,
Hmm.
and then you got the bulls who try to pull the market up. So
Right,
when you hear about a bull run, that is the market moving up. The
right,
bulls are actually defeating the bears.
right,
People are buying and the market is just keep going up.
right.
The thing is, for 2021, it's very interesting because we are transitioning now. 2020 was designated to be like that transition year.
Hmm.
That's what 2020 is. There's nothing normal about 2020. That's
Right,
that transition year. For
right,
2021, expect expect anything from XRP on the upside.
Mm-hmm.
XRP is projected to hit $30.
Right.
XRP is projected to hit. XRP was designed, to be honest with you, to be a cryptocurrency of around valuing around $10,000
Mm-hmm.
and more. And
Right.
that's because of what it was designed to do to solve that liquidity
Right.
crisis.
Right.
Right? If you think about it right now, the banks are all buying XRPs. You
Mm-hmm.
know, the XR, do you have a thing called grayscale, which is at another topic for the future? They have all sorts of trust, right? They're buying up this digital asset because it might as well be the reserve currency of the world.
Right. One world currency. We've been talking about that
What
for
does
a
that
minute.
mean? It could be. It could be because of its design and all the connects that Brad Garlinghouse, which is the CEO
Mm-hmm.
of Ripple, has.
Mm-hmm.
This man sit down and he talks with central banks.
Right.
Do you see anyone from Bitcoin sitting down talking to central banks?
Facts.
This man sit down and you have the Economic World Forum talking about um, defining XRP without even saying it.
Right.
There's a lot of things going on. But for 2021 and beyond, all I
Mm-hmm.
can say, the time is short to get XRP for under $1.
Right. It's
The
time to
time is
get us.
short.
Yeah.
XRP could might as well hit $1 by next week at the rate at which XRP moves.
Right.
It moves fast and it's going to be quick because it's a digital currency
Mm-hmm.
that is manipulated
Mm-hmm.
a lot. They
Right.
keep it suppressed.
Right.
The price is suppressed
Right.
drastically. So, and they're also waiting on what you call regulatory clarity because
Right.
the United States is dragging their feet in defining cryptocurrencies.
Right.
But when those regulatory clarity comes out,
Mm-hmm.
best believe that this digital currency is going to flip. Don't be surprised if this thing hit $2,000 by no
Right.
time and you're like, what?
Good
Because it
investment.
was designed to be a high value
Right.
and high value
Right.
digital
For the
currency.
digital world. Okay.
Does that
Definitely.
make sense?
That make a hell of a
All right.
lot of sense,
So
man.
I'm going to I'm going to take this time out to tell um, to just to inform your audience on how to invest in digital assets. These are digital assets, which XRP is just one, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
There's a website called Coinbase.
Mm-hmm.
That's not my favorite place to go buy digital assets.
Mm-hmm.
There are a lot of them out there. I use crypto.com. So if
Crypto.com.
grab a pen and paper, write these down. Crypto.com. You
Mm-hmm.
have and there's just a lot of them out there, but I pick my favorite. Coinbase. So not too long ago, Coinbase now they kind of have to report because see, the government knows we're buying cryptocurrency and they're trying to find a way to tax you.
Right.
So these companies like Coinbase, they are um, they are actually reporting your cryptocurrency to the IRS.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm going to share with you right now how to buy. I'll just safe keep your cryptocurrency. And I'm
Right.
also going to share with you what not to do and what to do so you can avoid what are taxable actions
Mm-hmm.
and what are not taxable actions.
Right.
Okay.
Very important.
So to buy cryptocurrency, you can go on Google. I want you to do your research. Go on Google and look up the best digital asset exchange. Coinbase will come up, Crypto.com will come up, Kraken will come up, Binance. It depends on which state in the U.S. you are. For instance, Texas, where I'm at right now.
Mhm.
doesn't support Binance, but Binance is one of the most trusted exchange. All right,
Mhm.
and there's a possibility that they might leave the U.S., but for now they're good.
Mhm.
And just look up the best one. I use crypto.com because I like it. Because when I buy my crypto, it's available right away.
Right.
Right? When you buy your crypto sometimes on Coinbase, sometimes it doesn't show up right away.
Mhm.
Okay. When I like to buy my crypto, I like to buy my whatever XRP and whatever cryptos and it available right away. Okay.
Right. Right.
Great. So now when you buy your cryptocurrency, great. I'm happy for you making that decision to buy your cryptocurrency, going on
Mhm.
those platforms, getting your cryptocurrency. But you need to protect your digital assets.
Right.
Buying it is one.
Mhm.
Congratulations on that. But you got to remember, you have some crazy hackers out there and
Right.
scammers
Right.
ready to take your digital assets.
Right.
So there's what you call a hot wallet, and there's what you call a cold wallet
Mhm.
or cold storage. You do not want to buy your cryptos and keep it on the exchange. See, when
Right.
you go on crypto.com or Binance or Coinbase and you buy it, it
Mhm.
will stay in your wallet
Mhm.
on that system.
Mhm.
But that's what you call your hot wallet. So
Right.
every now and then the hackers go in
Mhm.
and they hack into those systems
Right.
and they will take your stuff in a heartbeat. To this day, I get targeted. They send me text messages, the hackers, they send me all sorts of stuff
Right.
now these days trying to get my digital assets. But I'm
Right.
smarter than that. I'm going to teach you guys how to be smart.
Right.
Now, what you guys need to do after you buy your digital assets on any one of these exchanges, you need to get a Ledger Nano S or a Ledger Nano X.
One more time. Say it one more time.
Okay. You need to get a Ledger, you need to buy a
Mhm.
Ledger Nano X
Mhm.
or a Ledger Nano S. The only difference between the S and the X is one is Bluetooth, one is not.
Oh, okay.
Okay. And that is what's called cold wallets. Okay, there are more cold wallet storage out there, but the
Mhm.
most recommended is the Ledger Nanos.
Right.
Okay, now when you get your crypto, only thing you need to do when you get that Ledger, go on
Right.
Google, go on YouTube, find out how to move your crypto from the hot storage to your cold storage. Think of that as your safe.
Right.
Your
Digital.
little safe in your house. It looks like a thumb drive, but it's not a thumb drive,
Right.
right? It looks like a thumb drive. But that little thumb drive later on, if you get your crypto,
Yeah.
can change your life.
Right.
All right. And that's how you safeguard your cryptos. Because guess what? If you keep it on the exchange, which
Mhm.
is a hot wallet, they have a saying, if it's not your keys,
Right.
it's not your cryptos.
Right. Oh, you
When
don't
you
know.
get your ledger, you own them because you have your own keys. And what you should never do when you get your ledger is give out your keys.
Right.
Never do that. No matter what text messages you get saying they need your keys,
Mhm.
no matter who say they need your keys,
Right.
never give out your keys.
Facts.
Never. Okay? And that's safeguarding your cryptos.
Right.
Does that make sense?
Right.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Excellent. So I'm going to talk about taxable actions and I'm going to talk about untaxable actions. You will not be taxed for just buying cryptocurrencies.
Mhm.
Well, you could because of that capital gains
Mm-hmm.
thing. And just to let you know, I just read an article the other day. They're looking at about 40% capital gains on cryptos. I'm like, you are crazy. You're
Right.
trying to tell me if my crypto turned me into a millionaire, it makes me a millionaire, you want to take
40%.
40% of that? That's not set in stone yet, but there's just so much news going around about crypto. Okay. So taxable for right now, you will not be buying cryptos is not a taxable action.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Um, what is a taxable action is when you sell your cryptos for fiat currency. That's
Oh,
taxable.
okay, okay,
That
okay.
has to be recorded.
Right, right,
Right. That has to be recorded. Okay.
right.
So know this. You will pay taxes on your crypto. There's no way around it.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna get you. Uncle Sam will always get theirs.
Yeah.
Okay. So when you buy your crypto and you safeguard it and it increases in value, turns you into a millionaire or a billionaire or whatever it turns you into, you will pay taxes. Pay your taxes. Don't try to run away from the IRS. They're gonna get you. Okay? Pay your taxes. All right.
Right,
So that's pretty much, in a nutshell, what I wanted to go through, Papa.
right. Mm-hmm.
Uh, it's a lot. This could have might as well be a week-long workshop with the amount of information to pass. To be honest
Facts.
with you, but I just wanted to touch upon some of the main things. And guys, I want you to know this is happening now. This is not something that is. This is happening right now.
Right. As we
I don't
speak.
want you to FOMO,
Uh-huh.
which is fear of missing out. But if you don't have any XRPs right now, you better get some.
Right. Good
Get
investment.
some.
Good investment. And and like I say, this is
Because it's one of the best investment right
good
now.
investment. And like I
Okay?
say, do y'all own research on it too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Definitely do your research on it. Like this is just to open you up to what's going on. And once you do your research on this, now you're on the right path. You get what I'm saying? And all we ask is you share this same information to other people because all you want to do is you want to create a group of people around you that's financially in a situation where y'all can come together and act as a bank and y'all can do things without all that red tape and certain stuff. I would say still want to use their money, do just the same way they do, but
Yeah.
you
That's the
definitely
key.
need the information. You know what I'm saying? Definitely need the
Yeah.
information, man.
See, OPM. What is OPM? OPM. OPM. I'm even writing it right now.
Right.
OPM is other people's money.
Other people's
Other
money. That's why I be trying to tell
money.
people. Use other people's money. Use their money. If people knew how to and see people I get this sometimes though, right? I'm just gonna say this briefly. I get this sometimes. Some people really think that I talk in a very elementary manner, and it's not to belittle nobody, but it's just I want people to understand. Some people understand it, some people don't. This is how I like to try and teach things. If
Hmm.
people knew how banks work, you'll have a better understanding so you can stand over it. It's listen, man, these people use your money to make money. Like,
Wow.
understand this. This is why we
Right.
push the credit. This is why we push credit.
That's what
Credit.
the banks do all day,
That's what
every
they
day.
do all day, every day. Use your money. When a person come in and say,
Right.
"Okay, I want money for this boat," they using your money. They making money and they
But
not
the thing
giving
is,
you.
most people don't.
Go ahead, go ahead,
Yes,
go ahead, go ahead. Say what you finna say.
they do that all day, every day, Papa Duck. That's how the
All
banks
day.
operate. It's called fractional reserve.
Right.
Fractional reserve. That's another topic for another day.
Right.
But they use your money all day. You put your money in the bank, they take your money, they lend it out, they make interest on it.
Right.
Use other people's money. And how do you get access to other people's money? You fix your credit, get your credit right, right? Get your credit right. And then you go ask other people for their money. And then use other
Right.
people's money to do what you need to do. It's
Right.
as simple as that.
Right.
It is as simple
It
as that.
as that.
But and that's why I like what you're doing. I love what you're doing with the credit because what that does, it puts people in a position to have access to other people's money. But I know how the credit field works, right? You gotta reach out to the credit bureaus, and you gotta do all that. Look, guys, it takes patience. It takes
Yep.
patience to get your credit back where it needs to be,
Right.
right? So you gotta have that patience to put in. You put in that patience, you get your credit back where it needs to be, because the credit, and not to go on this credit topic, but the credit bureau are like kids. You gotta force them to do
Right.
what they need to do,
Right.
right? Because first and foremost, they're supposed to have a system with 100% accurate
Mhm.
and verifiable information.
Right.
And if you look at your credit report, you will see wrong name, wrong address, a whole job that you used to
Right.
do 10 years ago. All that craziness.
Right.
So they're no better than the banks back in 2008 when, they were just doing what they're supposed to do and cause a whole financial crash. These credit bureaus are putting you in a situation where your credit score is lower than where it's supposed to be. Yes, you might have a bill. Yes, you might have something that you did not pay. But how do you know they didn't pad it up with fees, illegal fees, all sorts of stuff in it?
Right.
Right? You just got to have that patience. Have those patience to get your credit right, get access to OPM, and go ahead and invest those OPM into assets,
Right.
all different types of assets. Diversify yourself. Do
Right.
not just take all your money and just put it in one thing.
Right.
Diversify.
Facts.
Diversify. All right. So that's my 2 cents on investing, Papa. Wanted to bring this knowledge to the masses because
Uh-huh.
it's very, very important, and it's something that's happening under our nose. And as you know, the system works, Papa. You know, the system is designed for you to look left
Yep.
with distractions because they don't want you to look right.
Facts. They don't
So
want that.
all this stuff that's going on right now, have you I used to be a tractor trailer driver, man, and I remember when I used to be, like the big cities, sometimes even the small cities, and I used to see a whole long traffic. I'd be like, what is going on up there?
Hmm.
What is going on? When I get up there, it was just a little small little fender bender, but everybody, they call them rubberneckers. They was
Rubberneck.
looking over their neck and they causing the whole traffic.
You right.
They causing the whole traffic. You know what I mean? But that's what they do. They distract you. Do not
Right.
be distracted. Stay focused.
Right.
Stay aware. Always stay aware,
Right.
because awareness is pretty much everything. Awareness can change your life. Go ahead and look into digital assets, digital currencies. XRP is just one of them. Before I go, I'm gonna give you a few else to look into. I want you guys to look into VChain. I want you guys to look into Cardano. As a matter of fact, if you want to know about these cryptos, go to coinmarketcap.com and you'll see all these cryptos and their price.
Right.
Now you'll be able to see all the cryptos and go ahead, do your research on these cryptos
Hmm.
and decide on what you want to invest in and change your life. Change. You can change your future. You can
Amen.
create a generation of wealth,
Right.
investing in the right digital asset.
Right.
So that's my 2 cents. Thank you a lot, Papa, for giving me this opportunity to talk
It's
to them.
all love, man. It's
How
all
about
good.
that? And yeah,
No, I
so I'll
appreciate you.
take any questions. Yeah, I'll take any questions. If anyone have any questions, I'll be happy to answer.
Facts, facts. So now that y'all got that information put in the chat, he said, can you please put it in the chat, please? Um, about that information. I guess can you give them that website again? What you was just talking about?
It's coin. So, few websites I want to give you. That reminds me. To get your Ledger Nano S or your Ledger Nano X, I'm gonna caution you. Do not, and I repeat, do not go on Google and type Ledger Nano S or Ledger Nano S. Do not do that. Scammers are sitting out there waiting for you to buy their ledger. So
Hmm.
they have your keys.
Right,
So they will take your crypto.
right,
What you need to do if you're going to buy your Ledger Nano S or your Ledger Nano X is to deliberately go to your browser and in the browser section, in the URL section,
hmm,
put in these words ledger.com, ledger.com. There's a lot of knockoff ledger. See, these scammers, hackers as you call them, they know what's coming. They're aware, and they're trying to steal as much digital assets as possible. They even have a knockoff Ripple site. They have a knockoff Ripple website that looks
crazy.
just like it. And if you
Right,
don't know what's going on, you go on the wrong site and
right,
you just all messing up right there. So my caution to you is if you're going to buy your ledger, go to ledger.com. Do not even type ledger.com in Google. Type it exactly in your address bar and
right.
get your Ledger Nano S or Ledger Nano X sent to you. Then go on YouTube and look up how to transfer your crypto from your hot wallet to your cold wallet. Okay?
Facts.
Next thing is if you need to know more about all the various types of cryptocurrencies out there, you can go and I use coinmarketcap.com, and it will give you all the cryptocurrencies, their current values, their market cap, all that good stuff. It'll give you a lot of information about the various cryptocurrencies. A
Man.
few of the cryptocurrencies I wanted to bring to your attention is XRP, Chainlink. I want to bring to your attention Stellar. So if you have pen and paper, write that down.
Hmm.
Stellar. I want to bring to your attention VeChain. Wow, that's another monster. And you're so early if you started investing in VeChain. But that one is going to be big. Want you to take a look into those. All right? Look into
Right,
those. You can look into others too, but I want to bring you the gems.
right.
All right?
And
The
hey,
gems.
and
Okay?
just so y'all know, he have invested in not Bitcoin, but in cryptocurrencies and has made money. You feel me? Now
Lots of money.
I'm gonna tell y'all another thing too. This is another thing that's important. Me, I'm good at what I do. I'm good at what I do. He's good at what he do. Odin good at what he do, right? What I'm telling you is you want to start building a group of people around you that good at what they do. I I trust him enough to take his information because that's what he does. You get what I'm saying? So if you got a group of people around you, start positioning people at what they good at. This is the same thing that Robert Kiyosaki talks about when you building your team. I learned this in the music business,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yeah.
You have a DJ, you have a road promoter. I'm gonna say a road manager. You have a manager. You have a person that's good with PR. Everybody have a role to play. You see what I'm saying? So I trust him enough to say if he say this what it is and that's what it is, then that's what I go to. This is my go-to guy. A lot of people need to start building that team around them of go-to people. Everybody has something that they good at.
Yes.
So that's very important. So I'm very lucky to be surrounded by people like this. And like I say, we've brought people onto the podcast or on the live that spoke about, from finances from real estate, you know what I'm saying, all the way down to from credit and what we talking about now, cryptocurrency. And we got a lot of other people we're gonna bring on to give out this information. Feel me? And it's free game. This
Right.
free game, man. Come on, man. I be in the studio doing what I'm doing, but like I said, I have to jump up here and do my thing. I got to see about my people, man. So, one of y'all might come back and say, hey, man, you did this, but this is how it goes. So I just want everybody, the only thing about knowledge, man, is one responsibility, man. You have to share it. It's just that. Share the knowledge. That's all we ask, man. But like I said, I
Definitely.
ain't want to hold them
Yeah.
too long. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to hold them too long, but we went in. You know what I'm saying? We went in. And hopefully,
Definitely.
man, I hope y'all learned something, man. Start getting onto this cryptocurrency, man. These are the things the billionaires and all the movers and shakers. This is what they own, and they not gonna tell you. They ain't finna tell you shit. They ain't gonna tell you this stuff. It's up to you. And ignorance, like I told you, ignorance is the most expensive thing in the world because you're gonna pay for it
Nicest thing in the world.
physically. You're gonna pay for it. You're damn sure gonna pay for it financially. You're gonna pay for it emotionally. And ignorance just means I don't know. Sound like a real harsh word. Look it up. All it means is I don't know. And a lot of times, if you deal with lawyers, they'll tell you all the time, man. When you sit down to the table with another party, if you ain't got the right information or the due diligence, you cannot make the proper deal. It just you shooting in the dark. It ain't gonna work. You get what I'm saying? So put yourself in a better position, man. And it's simple. It's simple. That's it. So hopefully y'all learned, man.
Definitely. Definitely. Well said.
Man, I appreciate you coming
See,
on, man.
one thing I want to leave with,
Go ahead.
guys, if the IMF, the International Monetary Fund, is
Mm-hmm.
telling you, is talking about this reset, the financial reset and digital currencies, if Congress right now is coming out with bills about CBDCs and looking at ways to um, regulate cryptocurrencies,
Uh-huh.
just know that it's coming. It's going to be the next main thing. That's what I wanted to leave you guys with today.
Facts.
All right.
Facts, man.
All right. Excellent. So, yeah, thank you, Papa. And thanks for having me, man. It's always a pleasure, man. And
Definitely,
we'll
my boy.
definitely
Definitely.
catch up.
Definitely, man. Thank you,
All right.
man. For sure. For sure.
You're welcome.
All right. Hey, man. That's why I say appreciate y'all for coming on to the live. Do apologize. We had to start it at 6:30 instead of 6. Tonight we won't be doing the podcast tonight. We will be continuing it next week though. So we just took 2 weeks off though. But again, like I say, man, hopefully there was some good information. I definitely learned some things. They've been putting me up on game about a lot of stuff too. But like I say, this is why I have people like this in my corner because I trust them. You see what I'm saying? I can go to them and I trust what they say, as far as what to do, because this is what they are. This is their expertise into this. You see what I'm saying? And that's just something to have, man. You need people around you that know what they do. I'm good at what I do, and I can come in and assist the whole group with what I do. So that's just something to think about. Definitely, man. You want to get into that Bitcoin, uh, cryptocurrency, and it's a lot of, like you said, it's a lot of ones out there. XRP definitely is one of the ones that's on the rise. And I ain't gonna lie, we sprang it a little bit off in there too on the investment tilt. So listen, y'all know me, I'm transparent. I'll show y'all everything once everything come through and whatever, whatever it is, I'll let you know what I put in it. I'll let you know what came out of it, how long it took, all that good stuff. But I do know that he is spot on with what he's talking about because we've been talking about this. And for me to bring it to y'all already know it's crunk tested and approved. Just something for y'all to think about, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm only just doing my part. And appreciate everybody that jumped on the live. And I definitely appreciate everybody that hit that share button. Cause that's all I ask, man. That's all I ask. This was brought to you by Real Credit Deal. Keep telling y'all, man, get your credit right, man. Trust me. Once you get your credit right, let these folks tell you exactly how to change your life financially. You got people that done invested in real estate, done bought duplexes, living in one duplex, and letting the others pay for that one and more. That's pimping. That's pimping. If you tired of paying rent, you know, you tired of paying that apartment off or house off for somebody else, put yourself in a better situation, man. It's all right. It's okay. But approaching another year, you don't want to have your family or you don't want to have yourself, you know, stuck in that same position when it comes to real estate. They call landlords for a reason. And like I say, man, text ready to the number on the bottom of the screen right now, 754-755-9774. Get your credit right. Use the bank's money. Let these people show you how to do it. Stop being afraid. Stop being scared. I done showed y'all different businesses for the 40,000, the 50,000, the 100,000. These banks will give you the money. Trust me. That's what they want. They rather give you money for a business because business bring money. It's the liabilities into that. Instead of them giving you 100 grand to go blow, go to Vegas and go blow it. They'd rather give you 100 grand to go buy a duplex or give you 200,000 and go do whatever you got to do. You got to think like a boss. Stop thinking like a worker, man. That's another thing. It's the mindset. This year, you want to change it up, switch it up. You want to be in a boss position. You want to be where you go on a vacation. You ain't got to ask nobody to go on no vacation. That's boss. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to understand, man, it's all about the mindset first. So don't be scared. They need people like you to come in and ask for money, knowing you got the right credentials. They gonna throw you that money, man. They need you. Trust me. Because without y'all, ain't nobody, they not finna go out there and find no deals and make it happen. That's why I say you got to know how banks work. They sit back with everybody's money and wait for people to come through that door with the right paperwork so they can fund it. And that's it. Put yourself in a position. It's all type of liquidate. You can start your liquidation business. Get your food truck. You can start a car lot. If you know how car lot works, people they get funded that money, man. And they have an amount of time to sell those cars. This is how car lots work. They don't use their own money. That's why I say, man, once you get on the other side of the ball and understand what's going on, how the world works, man, it's a piece of cake from there. You see what I mean? Once you go up, ain't no going down. And you got to understand, you started building your personal credit and your business credit. You see what I'm saying? So with that being said, I'm just trying to change your mindset, man. Start thinking like a worker, man. Use a boss. Be a boss. You know what I'm saying? Be a boss. Hang around bosses. Talk boss talk. Don't be afraid. It ain't gonna kill you. Get your shit and get it together, man. Text ready to the number on the bottom of the post. And like I said again, man, appreciate y'all for tuning in. I will be coming back at y'all with another live. Y'all already know how I rock. You feel what I'm saying? But until then, man, I want y'all to be safe out there. You know what I'm saying? I want y'all to take care of yourself and understand, man, I'm trying to do this for us as a people and just people in general. You see what I'm saying? And I'm just trying to do my part. That's it. So with that being said, man, I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one, man. And when I put them posts up, man, y'all watch the videos I put on YouTube, man. Y'all watch the videos I put on Instagram and Facebook. It's all love. You get what I'm saying? But until then, I'm holla at y'all, man. And text ready to the number on the bottom of the screen. I'm out.